Hi guys, and welcome to the Let's Talk Sport YouTube channel. It is me, Dan, here. Jack will be with me very shortly for discussion on the Bahrain Grand Prix, where Sebastian Vettel has won the Grand Prix in the last half an hour. Of course, when this video does go up, it will be a little bit later than that, but literally in the last half an hour since I've recorded this, Sebastian Vettel did win the Bahrain Grand Prix ahead of Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas of Mercedes. It was another awful day for McLaren. Of course, Fernando Alonso and Stoffel Vandoorne both retiring from the race. They've had engine problems throughout the whole of the start of the season, and it's just been one of those races yet again for everybody at McLaren. But I will have Jack alongside me very shortly to discuss the Bahrain Grand Prix. His thoughts, of course, he did watch the Chelsea-Man United game, but he has caught up on the highlights. So we'll discuss them very shortly, and we'll see you in a sec. Jack is finally with us. Welcome to the video. Jack, as you mentioned, we've just watched the Bahrain Grand Prix, watched some of the highlights, and of course, as I mentioned earlier on in the start of the video, Sebastian Vettel did win the race. He came first, Lewis Hamilton in second, Valtteri Bottas in third. But we've got to start, we always start with the winner, but we've got to start with McLaren. Another bad day at the office. What's happening?
I mean, as a McLaren fan, it hurts every time. I mean, like you said before, obviously in the intro, that I was watching the football, which again I probably wish I hadn't. But as a McLaren fan, it's just not good when you look at the standings and you see that not even one car has finished. They haven't even finished a race at all this season, so that's just terrible. I mean, I know that obviously on social media now they're saying that a lot of the heads of McLaren are getting a bit of a grilling by obviously the media that are there at the minute and what's going on, but it's so difficult because this is like almost 2 years now and of stuff that's been happening at McLaren, and obviously Honda, they keep saying that they're having, they keep upgrading and improving, but you can't see anything like that, and it's probably their worst start of the last couple of seasons as well. And Fernando Alonso's on the radio saying it's the worst engine and the worst power he's ever had.
Yeah.
Stoffel Vandoorne didn't even get off the start grid because he had to get his car was pulled in to the side. So
you either laugh or you cry, don't you?
Well, I think he had a bit of a dig because he put up on social media that he was having a bit of a run on the treadmill and said, "Is anybody else doing anything interesting this Sunday?" Yeah, I'm not racing. But yeah, I mean, what can we say? Russia's up next. It's quite a fast track. Do I think McLaren, there's quite a few long straights in that one as well. Do I think McLaren are going to get anywhere? No. No. If they finish, that's probably their best achievement, isn't it? Because they need to at least finish a race.
Of course, well, you only get 4 engine changes, of course, throughout the season, and it looks like so far they've used 2 already. It's not looking good for McLaren, but aside from that, we'll focus on the top 3. Sebastian Vettel for Ferrari, Lewis Hamilton in second, Valtteri Bottas in third for Mercedes. It was Mercedes 2-3. But Lewis Hamilton did have a 5-second penalty, wasn't it, for a contact on Daniel Ricciardo. That has ultimately cost him the race in a sense. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I also feel a little bit sorry for Valtteri Bottas. I don't know, because obviously I haven't seen the full race, whether there was issues with the fact that Lewis was quicker maybe in the second half of the race, and obviously Mercedes asked Bottas to let him past. But obviously they were worried that they weren't going to get the first place, and obviously in the end they didn't get the first place. But it's a bit weird for Mercedes this year because although obviously we still think that they're the fastest car on the track, there seems to be issues inside the team where obviously I don't know whether it's strategy or what, but they're obviously not getting the right strategy going, and Ferrari's sort of taking full advantage of that, and Vettel did that today. Another great drive by him. Felt sorry obviously for Bottas because it's the first pole that he's had in F1, and obviously he couldn't get his first victory as well, which I think would have been great for him. And again for Lewis Hamilton, obviously that 5-second penalty has cost him, but when you see the replays, he did kind of block Daniel Ricciardo going into the pit lane, so I suppose they can't really have any complaints with that. And obviously going on to Red Bull as well, not a great day for them. Daniel Ricciardo 5th, Max Verstappen crashed out.
Yeah, I was going to say that as well. Verstappen not had a good race.
He doesn't have a great day either. Saw him kicking the tyre barrier as well in frustration.
As you would.
Yeah, but yeah, not a good day for them either. But for Russia, I think obviously they'll want to bounce back, and I think Bottas obviously will want to bounce back and try and get on pole again. And obviously Lewis Hamilton doesn't want to let that 7-point gap now slip to Sebastian Vettel even more.
how good was it to see Bottas get pole for the race? Of course, as you mentioned, he only finished third, but great to see him to get pole and on qualifying gives him a lot of confidence ahead of the season.
Yeah, I think it's important that he got that pole, because I think it showed to doubters. Obviously, with his appointment, obviously there was loads of talk about Fernando Alonso, all the different drivers, Pascal Wehrlein, and when Bottas came in, some people weren't sure about his step up from Williams. But I think he's obviously proved them wrong. He's had a good couple of races before this weekend in Bahrain, but getting the pole shows to others. I think also it showed to Lewis Hamilton a little bit. I think he respected him at the start of the season, but I think it also showed to Lewis, okay, I'm going to be in a bit of a fight with him and Vettel this year. Possibly Kimi Raikkonen, but we'll have to wait and see about that one. But he now knows that he's got a fight between the two of them. And I think obviously it's great for him to get his first pole, but we're all waiting for his first win as Mercedes as well.
We really are. And of course, as Jack mentioned, Russia is up next. It's going to be an interesting race. Can Vettel win 2 out of 2, or will Lewis Hamilton or Valtteri Bottas go and win it, or will it be somebody else? Will there be a surprise at Russia? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. What can McLaren do to improve? What can they do, Jack? It's an awful situation that they're in. What can they do to get out of it? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe to the Let's Talk Sport YouTube channel. Follow all of our social media links. They will be in the description as well. And thank you very much for watching.